This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
Boom, 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 boom.
No way.
Oh!
From the Queen Studios of New York, TGIW motherfuckers, Lawler RDA Fight Week, Jason Knight is hungry for some hands, and you are watching the MMA-Holes. Yes. Banana. All right. Here we are. The beard is powerful. Now, for those of you who have been around for a long time, since the beginning of the MMA-Holes, you've noticed that my beard, it gets all different lengths. It's short, it's long, it's short, it's long. But the power of the show is the beard. So the beard is long and flowing today. It's fucking gray. It's got some red and orange, and it's all different tinted up. It's like a rainbow of delight over here, this beard. And this is the Wednesday show. The MMA-Holes Wednesday show. We've been doing this for 63 weeks in a row, and it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
We have a chat room full of assassins right inside that phone right over there. We have 4 shows. That's right, 4 shows on TGIWs. So basically, this is how this works. If you are new to the MMA-Holes, well, welcome. And what have you been doing with your life? I mean, of course, this is the place to be, right? Matthew says this is the best show on YouTube. And Matthew's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
This show is the best show on YouTube. It's the greatest show on YouTube. But we have some friends. Kobe from Kobe's Corner just did his beautiful broadcast before me. And then before that, we have friend of the show, T-Man. That's right. T-Man is now part of this family. So now we have T-Man to start off the show. We have Kobe from Kobe's Corner. We have myself. And we have Jessie Bell Hill, who does the after show. 4 shows. You have some music and a fucking shitload of MMA. How could you beat it? How could it be a better Wednesday night? Right? Boy, we're here. We're live. And we're wonderful, wonderful. Tonight's show, we'll be discussing a lot of things. A lot of things to talk about. It's the fight week of Dos Anjos and Robbie Lawler. It's on Fox. And there will be a fight, buddies. There will be a fucking fight, buddies. Fidget spinner, 1. And a fidget spinner, number 2. That's right. This was given to me. This is an NYU fidget spinner. The college. It's purple. It's fucking manly. So that's how this is going to work. I don't know. Topics. We're going to do some topics. Because everyone loves topics, right? We're going to discuss some stuff with the chat. We're going to talk about fight week. We're going to be a lot of shit. We're going to just stay around. If you have not liked the video yet, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting for. You must like it immediately. Because every 10 likes, we play this fucking song. The 10 more like song. It's Wednesday. Whip out your genitals.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
There you go. There he is. Bruce Buffer dances for likes. So every 10 likes we do that. We got 40 watch. And welcome to the show. At 5,900 subscribers, we will let the Dragons loose. And this weekend, we will hit 6,000 subscribers. Because I see these things. And there's T-Man in the chat. Go subscribe to T-Man. Because T-Man, now listen to me, you fucking assholes. All right? All of you fucking assholes. Listen to me. Listen to me. T-Man is in the chat. T-Man is probably the best. Well, he is the best. He is the best DJ out there on YouTube. He is inside this chat, so tickle the phone over here. Everyone go subscribe to T-Man. What am I doing? I'm falling apart here. Everyone go subscribe to the fucking guy. All right? I don't know how many times I got to tell you. Go subscribe to him because this man over here, hold on. Let's see. Where are we? Go to YouTube, right? All right, you go into the description. Of course, you're already watching the MMA-Holes, so you go to the channel. I'm going to show you how this works before we get the show going and flowing. Now, here's what you're watching now, right? It's Jason Knight biting the fingers off of a poor man. Sup to T-Man. Willie Puffers. That's right. Listen, actually, Willie. Go sup to Willie too, man. Willie's the guy that opened up my eyes to T-Man. Check it out, all right? Now, in this description is a lot of autism over here. A lot of stuff going on. But right off the bat, you can see right here, live music stream. If you like music, then subscribe to the guy, right? Who doesn't fucking like music? Subscribe to T-Man. He has a chat going. He interacts with you guys, and he gets the whole Wednesday night going. You come home from work, you fuck your wife, and you go on YouTube, or you fuck your husband. You go on YouTube, you fuck your boyfriend. Whatever you want to fuck, you go on YouTube, and you go say hello to T-Man. Next one, pre-show Kobe. Myself, I'm not here because you're watching it. And then the after show, which is Jessie. All the links are in the description. If you want to donate to this shit, it's right here. You fucking hit that Streamlabs. You tickle me with a fucking song. You make me dance and sing. Super Chat is open with the dollar symbol. Patreon. MMA-Holes gear. By the way, I got to give a shout out to Dave for purchasing a Swole Sexy shirt and some mugs. And people are just purchasing stuff. If you want some gear, you go down in the description. You go down on me. A lot of people are saying, hey, Chris, how do I donate? Hey, Chris, how do I do it? Just go to the description. Just go down there. You can buy one of these shirts. Fucking makes your dick like fucking 5 inches harder. Makes your dick real big. Gives you a big dick, this shirt. Topics. Let's start off with topics, but before we start off with topics, we got 10 more likes. We are on fire today. The coffee has kicked in. Every 10 likes, he danced.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. Fuck you.
dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
All right. Titty twisters. That's right. T-Man has the twisters over there. You could be one of the twisters by go subscribing to him. There you go. All right, so go talk to T-Man over there. He's a good man. He's wonderful, wonderful. Let's go to topics. And right off the bat, I mean, I just saw this now. I would have put it all over my thumbnail and description and all that shit. I don't know. Anyway, this is what you're watching, okay? Jason Knight biting fingers off of men. Dos Anjos versus Lawler is this weekend, and Jessie Bell is doing an after show, so that's what you're watching. But Floyd Mayweather is back in the news because he says that he claims he could rematch Conor McGregor in the UFC for $1 billion in the Octagon. Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, running it back in the Octagon. Like, are we not done with the Floyd Mayweather Conor McGregor thing? Are we done? Well, Conor says we're done, so I guess we are done, right? But now running it back in the Octagon. Conor McGregor loses in the Maymac fight, in the boxing match, right? Gets finished, right? And now Floyd Mayweather says he can make $1 billion by fighting Conor in a cage. I need to know. I mean, the only way a rematch can happen is if they do it in the cage, right? If Floyd Mayweather's like, yeah, fuck it, I'll get in the cage and fight this guy. That's the only way it can happen, right? I need to know in the chat right now. I need to ask everyone in the chat, everyone in this fucking phone over here, how beautiful my beard is. No product. I put a little wax in it, a little hair wax in it. That's about it. But I probably should put a product in it. Anyway, I need to know in the chat, would you like to see Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather in a cage? In a cage. A goddamn MMA fight. Let me know in the chat right now. Let me know. We are doing some topics over here. It is Wednesday night, the greatest night of the week. The MMA-Holes are live. T-Man, why do you pause? Look like a preparation problem. Same problem, JBH. What? Done says Dragon. There's Dragon. What's up, Dragon? 1, 2, 3. Fool the Mayweathers. Fool the Mayweathers. Okay. Darth Main says Floyd will never, ever step in an octagon. So Darth says no. He says no. All right. Fuck Conor says Kaepernick sucks. Pimpin' Ain't Easy says Fook. Pulse Nightclub Shooter says Jason Knight lost 2 straight, 1 more, and it's off to Bellator. I don't know about that. But it was a big loss. Cyborg would destroy Floyd's peanut head, says X-Ghost. Willie Puffer says yes. Fuck no waste of money, says Pimpin' Ain't Easy. I don't think I've seen Pimpin' Ain't Easy, but welcome to the chat. Gary Banjo Sandwich says no. Sup, you fooks? Law, what's up? No, says Michael James London. No. Fuck no, says Dragon. NFC, better watch out. A-Rod is back. and he's a bad man, says Kaepernick sucks. Okay. No, never ever, says Olympia Lowlife. Hey, no, says Islamic Bacon Grease. Taco Daddy's here. Go the taco. Go get a taco. If you like the tacos, go to Kevin, the taco daddy. It's the tac daddy, but I keep on calling him the taco daddy. Kevin, by the way, I will be reaching out to you behind the scenes. I have things floating around my head. Bobby says, hell fap no. So he says hell
Fap.
no. This show is so stupid. It's up to real. There's sometimes I'll listen back to some of the show, or I'll watch back because sometimes I miss some of the things that happen in that chat. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, what the fuck is going on? I am happy, though, that this community exists. There's nothing like this community. Seriously. Funny fucking people there. So I'm proud of that. At least I can hang my hat on harvesting this group of knuckleheads. But what is going on? Anyway, all right, so there's a lot of no's in there, and I say no too. Would I like to see it? Of course I would like to see it. It's a goddamn circus. If Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather jumped into a cage together, I mean, come on. Could you imagine, like, the circus, the lead up to something like that? Of course I would want to see that. But I don't think it's going to happen. I do not see it. I think Floyd is not ridiculously stupid there. That would just be insane. Miocic versus NGANNOU set for UFC 220. We've been seeing this all over the place. I feel like we have to talk about it. But Miocic versus NGANNOU, I mean, how could that be bad, right? How could that not be fun? That's going to be fantastic. To those of you, and now T-Man is not a huge UFC fan, but we're gonna take him. We're gonna grab his head and force it in front of the TV to watch the UFC. But definitely want to see UFC 220, which is turning into a fantastic card. Lomachenko, the boxer who fought this weekend, he fought on ESPN, and it got 1.73 million. Swanson versus Ortega got 870,000 viewers. Okay, so here's something interesting here. Okay, I was looking at this. Did I just say okay? Here's something interesting. Now, boxing's huge, right? And of course, boxing's going to get the bigger numbers than the UFC. But the fact that the UFC almost got 1 million viewers for the Swanson-Ortega fight on FS1 is pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive, especially Swanson-Ortega. I feel like to the casual fan, Swanson-Ortega is not a big sell, but it got some good viewers on that. Now, of course, Lomachenko got 1.73 million on ESPN, but something to think about is MMA, chipping away. I feel they're taking a step back with the UFC trying to bring in boxing. I mean, it's good for the fans, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. But the UFC is bringing in boxing, and I don't think that's great for the UFC mixed martial arts, but it is what it is. But 870,000 viewers. That's pretty good for FS1. Shevchenko moves to flyweight. Priscilla Kuchera. I can't even read my fucking handwriting. Kuchera, whatever the fuck her name is. Priscilla.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's right. Shevchenko is going to flyweight, where she belongs, Shevchenko, and I think she'll do very well over there. So we'll discuss that a little bit. Mark Hunt is back in the Octagon, UFC 221 versus Curtis Blades. Boom! That's good. That's right. That's great right there because you have Rockhold versus Whittaker. Mark Hunt still has a lot left in the gas tank. 2 years old or some shit like that. So Mark 221. Interesting right here. Dustin Poirier on Twitter. And let's go there. Now, if you have not followed me, boom, at the MMA-Holes. The MMA-Holes on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Twitter is my most active, but fuck you. All right, so here's my Twitter over here, and check this out. Dustin Poirier, I retweeted it, and it's pretty cool, man. Good move by Dustin Poirier. And look at this, GGIW right over there. That's right. That's what you're watching, the MMA-Holes. All right, so here's Dustin looking all swole and sexy, putting on his big-ass gloves, and what does he say? He says, took my time today and wrapped your Christmas present. Nice. Eddie Alvarez. There you go. At E Alvarez fight. Eddie Alvarez. So Dustin Poirier is like, come on, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. This is the fight that should have happened before the Gaethje fight. They should have ran it back. This is the fight. Not sure why it didn't happen, but we had him versus Pettis, which was a good fight. We had Alvarez versus Gaethje was a fun fight as well. Great fight. But now it's time. Now it's time. Let's see Poirier versus Eddie Alvarez. When the fight was going on, I was watching it, and honestly, my opinion, Eddie Alvarez was going to come back in that fight. I really do feel that Eddie Alvarez was going to weather the storm, and he was turning. The momentum was changed, and that knee fucked everything up. But it's irrelevant now, right? It doesn't matter now because it doesn't count. Now, with a rematch, Dustin Poirier versus Eddie Alvarez, which I feel like it has to happen, right? There's no way it doesn't happen. I feel that this fight needs to happen. And if this fight does happen, who would win? Who would win, chat? Let me know. TGIW, T-Man. That's right. I'm happy to be part of the crew. T-Man, you are. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Let me know what you guys think. Poirier versus Eddie Alvarez. I'm going to say when that fight happens, because I do feel it is going to happen. Who will win? Kobe unblocked me, says Pulse Nightclub Shooter. I don't know if you were blocked because of your name or I don't know, but maybe Kobe would do it. Pulse is a nice guy, just has a weird fucking name. That was actually his birth name. I think Poirier was winning that fight. He was winning that fight. Kaepernick sucks. I'm not saying he wasn't winning that fight. I feel that Eddie Alvarez, he weathered the storm and he was about to come back. Yes. Eddie versus Poirier. This is Michael James London. Great fight, says Dragon. X goes keeping it light and fun in the chat, says Trisket. What's up, Trisket? I don't remember all the fucked up Muslim dudes for jaywalking last week. This is serious business. Kenshiro, you're still running over terrorists. Poirier was going to finish Eddie. He's come into his own lately. Now, Poirier's really good, but watch that fight again. The momentum was changing. Poirier Alvarez, who cares? Says Brian Roger. Sup to Real, says BK Rhoda. X-Go says that was for Darrell, a.k.a. he's a dumb fuck here. Okay. Here in L.A., you get ran over, says Darth Bane. Eddie all the way, says MRAJ. Pimpin' Ain't Easy says Eddie might take it. He's a hammerhead. He does, and his cheek could take a punch, right? It blows up, and it's weird looking and shit. Eddie will win. He's been champion of many belts, says Kenshiro Ryu. I noticed that a lot of people, after the Gaethje fight, a lot of people are back on the Eddie train. You notice that? Everyone, after Conor McGregor, everyone's like, Eddie's a bum. He's washed up. He's done. Now, all of a sudden, people are on board with Eddie Alvarez, and I think he has some stuff left. Fights can be fireworks regardless. Honestly, I couldn't give two fucks who wins that fight. I just feel Eddie's going to pull it off. I don't have anything to do Exo says, I don't have to do anything to make Darrell look stupid. He does it all by himself. Team Jessie says, Darrell, killing terrorists, it should be legalized. And Kenshiro, we're going to open up the phone lines as well. Evan, what's up? Yo, what's up, Evan? What's going on? Evan in the chat. Everybody fap.
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 That's right.
Wonderful.
I don't know why we played you a song, but you said what's up, so I figured we'd just do that. 2 more likes, we played a 10 more like song. So there you go. It's her opinion. Poirier would win. Ever since that loss to Michael Johnson, he's been looking good. Kaepernick sucks, he does. Yeah, you're right, though. He's been looking great since Michael Johnson caught him. He caught his little pea head. Take nothing away from Dustin Poirier. Take nothing away from this man. He's on fire right now. Looks great. It's going to be a good rematch. Good.
That's it. Yeah, good.
Look at this guy. Pulse Nightclub Shooter says Poirier is dog shit. The Pigeon, our friend the Pigeon, says it all the time. Dog shit. What's up, Mystic Mosh? You the man. BK Rhoda? BK Rhoda is the fucking man. Fap.
Wonderful.
Fap.
All right. Cut it out, Chris. Too much coffee. Team Chris and Jesse says T-Man. That's right. All right. And what else we talked about over here? So we talked about Dustin Poirier. Usman versus Meek is rescheduled for UFC 220. Usman versus Meek. UFC 220. We were talking about UFC 220 with Miocic and NGANNOU. Let's see what we got over here. It's pretty interesting. UFC 220. And you have DC versus Ozdemir. His fights this weekend. What's up with fucking Jose Aldo? Hold on. What the fuck? The fuck's going on here? Hold on a second. Is that Jose Aldo? No, that's not Jose Aldo. Why? Hold on. It looks just like him. Hold on a second. What is going on? That is Jose Aldo. Why is he there? Why is he fighting Lamas? What is going on? I'm confused. Can someone help me out? The fuck is going on here? Why is Lamas and Aldo in the background? What the fuck? Hold on a second. Am I missing something here? Lamas has a great fight over here. Fantastic fight. That's definitely not Jose Aldo. It's Emmett. But the picture that they showed before, that's not Emmett. That's Aldo. It is Aldo. The fuck is going on? UFC.com. You can lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
And he looks old and retarded. Right? That's like post Max Holloway face punching. It's Aldo versus Lamas now. What the fuck is going on? I just squeaked. I don't know what the fuck happened. Look like a 14-year-old girl. What? I don't know. UFC.com. Anyway. What was I talking about? I don't know. I got sidetracked. Oh, we were going to UFC 220 and I saw this picture. He took a fight on short notice to Steven Cedillo. There's no way. Brady! It's the ghost of Jose Aldo. Is that what it is? Oh, God. I'll see UFC.com blows. Mm-hmm. Nightbot is timing out Olympia Lowlife. What could he possibly said? I don't know. I'm confused over here. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we were going to UFC 220. I still can't believe this is the headlining fight over here. Cyborg versus Holly. I want to see it. But Aldo's bringing the AIDS. Is that what it is?
Superchat.
Brady Ferguson. That's right.
It's the ghost of Jose Aldo.
The ghost. Brady Ferguson dropping a $2 super chat. Brady Ferguson. $2 chat. Everybody fat.
Fat.
That's right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Brady Ferguson, for making that wonderful, wonderful donation. Super chat. Make Conor fly. All right. Let's see. Super chat. Look at this fucking card. Okay. They didn't even put Meek versus Usman here, but it is here on this card. And kaboom! You got Stipe versus Francis Ngannou. Jesus Christ. How could this be a bad fucking fight, right? There's no way. There's these fights that you just see and you look at and you're like, oh, this is fucking great. I just get erect looking at this fight. I just get erect. It's fantastic. Stipe, I think if he wins this fight, he has the record for title defenses, I think it is, which is insane. Francis Ngannou has been knocking everyone out on the way to be a number one contender. It's great. It's fucking fantastic. Look at this. Look at this man, Francis Ngannou. Round one. All round ones. Round one. Round two. Everything's a finish. Everything. It's like this man has sex, and he finishes every single time. And two of them are performances of the nights. So you won Academy Awards for his sexual performances. Francis Ngannou has been raping people on the way over to Stipe. Stipe Miocic has been doing fantastic too. Probably one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Running into a goddamn animal and Francis Ngannou. Scroll down. Look at this shit. This is the greatest heavyweight fight of all time we're going to see. I'm saying it right now. Fan-fucking-tastic. Boston is getting a goddamn present. It's going to be Christmas after Christmas. 2015, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Wins the belt, defends the belt, does it all. Stipe Miocic. And check this out, guys. And this is what people are forgetting over here with Stipe. Stipe! Performance of the night. Fight of the night. Performance of the night. Performance of the night, his last 4 fights. Come on, man. Come on. This is not even a layup. That's the best part, guys. You can't even say, oh, Ngannou's got this. Oh, Stipe's got this. You can't say that. They were at a crash course. It's just like this is made to happen. This is inevitable. Francis Ngannou is being created in the UFC facilities by scientists. Jesse says beep. Stipe Miocic running through people, defending his belt. Ready to roll. Who's going to win the chat? Let me know. Let me know who you guys have. Stipe or Francis Ngannou? Let me know right now. Remember the Jessie Bell Hill after show. After this swole sexy show, Jessie Bell Hill is going to be going live. I will be taking some phone calls, and we'll be talking about a lot of stuff. Lawler versus RDA fight week, and Jason Knight, did he indeed bite the hand? I want to look at Kobe. Kobe made a great video, and I think I'm going to play that tonight. But hold on. I'm actually rooting for Stipe. I want to see Stipe get the record. That's why I'm rooting for Stipe. Not because he's white or anything like that. I just want to see him. I want to see him defend that belt, hold on to the belt. But I mean, Francis Ngannou is what, 31? He's going to be there. Even if he loses this fight, my man is not going anywhere. Stipe will only win if LeBron helps, says Pulse Nightclub Shooter. Feels like Conor hasn't fought since 1996, says X-Ghost. Is that true? Stipe will be Sleepy. I see what you did there. Tanner says, I got a pager in 1996. They made fun of my nose, says Renato. How dare they? By the way, Jed Hud, if you're in the chat room, Jed Hud, you got to DM me. I have a wristband waiting for you, my friend. I have a wristband, one of these wristbands. Frank Pavon, the sexy swole Frank Pavon, made a donation. Down in the description, the Mike Perry wristband song. If you guys want a wristband, you know how to get it. But yeah, Frank Pavon made a donation and dedicated it for Jed Hud. And I didn't get a DM yet. So Jed Hud, if you were out there, Jed Hud, if you're watching this, there is a wristband, and it says youtube.com/the MMA-Holes. It also says,
Wonderful, wonderful.
and I want to find you, and I want to give it to you. So please, please, if anyone's seen Jed Hud, Frank Pavon made a wonderful, wonderful donation, and the wristband's yours. DM me at the MMA-Holes, and the wristband is yours. Okay, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, anyway. Chris, you need Stipe to win since you do the best impersonation. I mean, my Stipe, I am known for my fantastic impersonations. And Stipe, will you be defeating Francis Ngannou? Well, yes, I will be, because I'm Stipe, and I am the heavyweight champion of the world. I will be fighting. I'll be fighting in Boston, and I'm going to fuck up Francis Ngannou, because I'm white, and I deserve this. Stipe, I mean, what are you talking about? You're white and you deserve this? That's incredibly racist. Well, yes, we need a white champ. And I'm the guy. Because I got the belt. I got a beautiful wife. I'm fucking Stipe. Of course. Of course I'm going to beat Francis Ngannou. I'm going to fuck him up. I don't care how big he is. But aren't you worried? Francis Ngannou. I mean, this guy, he can put you to sleep in a second. The guy, did you see what he did in his last fight? Alistair Overeem's head got knocked straight off of his neck. No problem. I got this. Just put all your money on me. Because I'm Stipe. I'll fuck him up. I'll fuck him up. He got no shot at me. Because of my mustache. I can't even grow a full fucking beard. Look at my chin. The hair doesn't want to grow. Doesn't want to grow under my lip. It's so fucked up. What does that have to do with the fight, Stipe? I don't know. I got this part in my fucking hairline. It's just there. I was like bored with it. It's fucking weird. But I'm going to win. All right, Stipe. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. And good luck at UFC 220. Thank you, Stipe. Now, what other MMA show do you get that? Timberlex. Ba-na-na-na. I've got
10 likes. I've got 10 likes.
Fuck you! Dislikes!
I've got 10 likes. I've got 10 likes. I've got 10 likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you, Bruce Buffer, for the dancing, and thank you, Stipe Miocic, for coming on the show. You're a wonderful, wonderful. Michael Anzalone, make sure you timestamp that after the show. Michael Anzalone, give a shout out to Michael Anzalone in the chat. Michael Anzalone has been fucking great. He's been going back into old videos, and this is the great stuff about Michael. Who does a better Stipe? No one. No one does. Once the belt goes to NGANNOU, no one gets it back. Gary, you're probably right. Damn, bro, Stipe is actually a pretty good dude. Lame. Okay. I don't even know what that means. So, Michael Anzalone, going back into the videos and time-stamping those videos. You're fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. To the other MMA holes, if you stumble upon something, if you're like binge-watching some of the old shows and stuff like that, and we've got some really cringy stuff, check out some of the old playlists. We got some really, really weird shit over there. But if you see something, timestamp it, drop it in the comment section. This way, when people go back, they know exactly where to go. Because we do some long-ass shows over here. And there's some hidden gems within our show. What else we got over here? There's some other stuff that I didn't get to talk about before we could get to you, Lolo RDA and Jason Knight. How about Luke Thomas, by the way? Did you guys watch Luke Thomas? Eddie Machete, what's up, man? It's been a long time. Been a long time. What was he talking about? What was it?
Wonderful,
I don't know
wonderful.
what the fuck I was talking about. Let's see. Oh, how about this? UFC will be putting sensors. Oh, no, this is what I was going to talk about. Luke Thomas is, I'm all over. Excuse me. Let me back up. Luke Thomas did his thing today. He does it every Wednesday morning because Luke Thomas has to go on before us because we're the A side. But Luke Thomas did something this morning, and he had the sniffles. Luke Thomas, like he was talking. Luke Thomas, what was that? Luke was talking. He's like, Brian Roger was there. Luke Thomas is borderline unwatchable now. Brian Roger's the best. What's up, Meaty? Yeah, Brian Roger is the best. Yo, G-Man in the bitch. But Luke Thomas was like sniffling and weird. It was like, I don't know. What the fuck was going on? I mean, if you're that sick, then maybe you shouldn't be doing this. I mean, he's like...
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, my God. Evan says Luke is garbage. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. And for those of you who know, I did meet Luke twice. We kind of hung out the second time. He's a good guy. Just, I don't know, man. The product is shit. It's complete shit, Luke, right?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Your product is shit. That's right. You don't have shit like this. You don't have shit like this show, right? I am. Darth says Chris is burping sperm. That's correct. It's true. All right. So UFC is putting sensors into their gloves for UFC 219. Pretty interesting over here. It's for selected fighters, and it's for analytics and artificial intelligence. So UFC 219, which is the Cyborg. I'd love to see sensors in Cyborg's gloves over there. But let's go to this over here, the schedule, UFC 219. Cum Guzzler. UFC 219, Cyborg versus Holly Holm. And this card, they will be putting sensors in here. How about Casey? That'd be interesting. Over here, this Usman fight. Well, this got moved. This is UFC 220. But, I don't know. This fight's getting moved all over the place. Why does it say 219? I read that was 220. Oh, who knows? Anyway, who gives a fuck? It's 219 or 220. But I think it's kind of cool, man. Put the fucking... put the fucking sensors in the gloves, find out how hard they hit, you know, how fast they throw their punches and shit like that. I think that's really neat. That'd be some cool statisticals for the future with fighting and stuff like that. Which fighter in this card would you like to see sensors on their gloves? Look at the set list of fighters. You got Rivera versus Lineker. I would love to see sensors wrapped around the ankles of Barboza, you know? Wow, the kicks that this guy throws. I would love to know how hard this motherfucker kicks. I would not want to feel it. I would love to know. Like, put a fucking ankle bracelet on. Well, I guess you can't do that because it would hurt the opponent. Put a sensor in his toenails or some shit. But which fighter would you want to see sensors on the gloves? Let me know. Cyborg via Teabag says Trisket. Eddie Machete says Dos Anjos, let's go. Kenshiro Ryu, I hate Luke, but in real life, I love him because he is 275 pounds. Kenshiro walked in with me. And then, you know, once you see Luke in person, he's a goddamn ogre, for God's sakes. Luis Barboza's here. Says, wouldn't that possibly make the gloves more dangerous? Says Luis. It's probably like one of those. It's probably like those sensors that are like paper. You ever see like they have like sensors? They're like paper thin, and they probably bend it around, put it in, wrap it all up. So it's probably all hidden under there. I don't think it's going to really make a difference, in my opinion. But what do I know? But it's interesting, man. I would love to see how hard these people throw and stuff like that. It would be actually pretty cool. Artificial intelligence is real. It's called Sophia. That's right, law of attraction. I did see Sophia. How many people in the chat want to fuck Sophia? Right? Hold on a second. I'm going to pull up Sophia. I know I'm getting distracted over here. We're going to take the phone calls as well. We have a 2-hour show, so we have plenty of time to fuck around. That's what we do over here. We fuck around. Sophia the robot. All right. So, the question I'm going to ask you guys is this. All right. There is artificial intelligence. Now, I know, we're talking about mixed martial arts. You never know. Maybe they'll make a robot that will fight people. Who knows? I mean, that actually would be cool, right? 2 robots fighting each other. Why not? Why not? Instead of people getting hurt and breaking their face and shit like that. Chris, take a leg kick from a next pro fighter interview. That would work. Imagine like Devin Clark fucking hit me with that big paw. I'd be in trouble. But check this out, guys. Sophia. All right. Now, she is a robot. It's really creepy, this robot. And she basically, you can have a full-blown conversation with her. She reasons. She reads your emotions and shit like that. And I think I'd fuck her, to be honest. I don't know. Let me know with the chat if you would fuck Sophia. Let me know with the ones if you would fuck Sophia. Oh, Sophia. You can have her with no hair? As a brunette? Oh. Oh.
Fap.
Would you fuck Sophia? Here she is with a nice short haircut.
Fap.
Oh, God, so creepy. Would you fuck Sophia? Let me know in the chat.
Fap.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, it is fucking creepy. Tell me about it. Jesus Christ. Double A plays would fuck Sophia. How much does Sophia cost? So Brian Roach is like, fuck it. If she's cheap enough. Why they make her look like that? What the fuck? So Eddie Machete, it's actually funny that you say that. Okay. They made her like this on purpose, Sophia. They actually made her look. They did not want to make her look too much like a human. So they made her look like a human, but they said they really didn't want to make her look too much like a human. So they gave her all these emotions and stuff. Like you could see over here, she's fucking about to cry, and here she is like with a weird smile. But they didn't want to make her look too much like here's Jennifer Lawrence's Sophia. She does look like Sophia, fuck. But holy shit, Sophia does look like Jennifer Lawrence. Anyway, they said they didn't want to make her too lifelike, I guess, to not completely freak people out. But it's creepy stuff, man. Really creepy stuff. Anyway. No, I got sidetracked to Sophia. Would Floyd beat Sophia? X-Ghost, it's a good one. I don't know, her head's got to be very hard to punch, right? If you come in her, she would short circuit on your dick, says Jay Smooth. I love how her eyes are soulless and dead. She's perfect, says Darth Bane. Eddie says, you heard it here. They're trying to spread the gay with Sophia. Smooth on the ones and twos, says Steven Cedillo. Paul says, bald head bobbing would kind of be disturbing. Yeah, with the fucking the circuits and like her circuit board hanging out of her head as you're catching a blowjob. That'd be really weird, right? Like, imagine she's going down and you see this shit beyond. I don't know. I don't think I could get it up with Sophia. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Anyway, what's going on here? We're losing our minds. All right, Lawler versus RDA, guys, is this weekend. Check it out. Here we go. To the living room, to the walls, the strips from my balls. The MMA-Holes living room. We haven't been here in a while, so here we are. The MMA-Holes living room is here. And RDA versus Robbie Lawler. Number 2 versus number 4. Dana White said that this will be the next fight for Tyron Woodley, whoever wins this one. Interesting fight. There's only 4 fights on the main card, and it is on Fox. So this is going to be good stuff. You got Teixeira versus Misha Kirkunov, which I don't give a fuck about Teixeira anymore, but I feel someone's going to go to sleep in this fight, so that's good. Ponzinnibio versus Perry. Fantastic fight. Fantastic fight over here. Ponzinnibio versus Perry. I can't wait for this fucking fight. Because if Mike Perry could find a way to get past Ponzinnibio, which is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. But if Mike Perry could find a way to get past Santiago Ponzinnibio, who no one really talks about, then who is next? Cracks the rankings. Mike Perry's there. He's got a number next to his name, looking to take people out. Got set back by Alan Joban. It's a big fight. Ponzinnibio wins this fight, and that's going to push him up the rankings too. Ponzinnibio, if he wins this fight, it's a big win for Ponzinnibio, and that puts him in the talks. So, huge fight over here. At 170, these two, it's going to be a great fight. Who do you think in the chat? Can the Platinum Goat pull it off against the Ponzinnibio? Let me know in the wonderful, wonderful world of the cell phone. All right. Did I play? I don't even know if I played the 10 more likes at 45. So we need 5 more, and then we'll play it again. In 50 years, every house will have an AI like that in their house. And KMX, you're right. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's actually fucking creepy. I got Mike Perry will win. And look at, by the way, I know I'm getting sidetracked by fucking this AI shit. But Sophia, who we're talking about over here, think about it. The Amazon Echo, whatever the fuck that is. You know, Google has it. You have a personal assistant now. Like all over Christmas, everyone's getting these things. You're talking to these things, and these motherfuckers they're booking flights for you, and they're buying shit. They're grocery shopping. They're doing everything for you. They're calling an Uber for you. It's just a matter of time before we live with these robots. But I don't know. Let's talk about MMA. Perry wins his Kenshiru. I want to see Perry versus Willie for a little black on black crimes. His Pulse nightclub shooter. Jessie not even gonna. Advantage. I got Mike Perry, says Michael Anzalone. Perry for the win, says Cabinet Sucks. Ponzi for the win, says Jessie. Craig's here is laughing at Jay Smooth. KMX, Perry by KO. Oh. I'm surprised how many Perrys we got in here. All right, here, Darth's got Ponzi. I'm not sold on Perry. I need Perry to win this one. I need Mike Perry to win this one. I need Perry to win this one the worst way. I'm high on the kid. I think the kid's good. I think he's good.
That's it. That's it. You're good.
But in this fight, I feel it's going to be a real rough one for Perry. I'll give you my pick on Saturday, so watch the fight, buddies. Perry will be the first fighter to buy a tiger and later get eaten by B-Sade tiger. What? B-Sade tiger? Well, anyway, he's going to buy a tiger. Los, what's up? Santiago is going to win by 3rd round KO. Evan says Ponzi is good, but Perry will visually murder him at weigh-ins. So they go, Evan says at the weigh-ins. G-Man's here says if the mule and her made a baby, it'll be the perfect fighting machine. Talking about Sophia. Team DeReal, says Jessie. Ponzi scheme, win if you don't get disqualified. And he's referring to the eye poke. He had a lot of eye pokage during his fight with Gunnar Nelson. Ponzinnibio, that is. I kind of wish that eye poke never happened. It kind of ruins that whole fucking fight. Okay, RDA will win. So Evan is talking. We will talk about RDA in a second. Perry will probably win, says Brian Roiger. A lot of Perrys. I want Perry to win. Perry got that special class strength, says Pulse nightclub shooter. So I'm rooting for Perry, of course. I like the whole thing with Perry. I mean, the whole thing with his girlfriend. Guys, he's all over the place. But his interviews with Ariel are great. Perry, of course, he fought with Premier FC, which is a kind of cool thing. So I'm down with that. But Perry, it's just the way he goes about his style of fighting. He just wants to take your fucking head off. Like, that's all he gives a shit about. He's like, ah! Ah! That's how he screams at the weigh-ins. Mike Perry, the Platinum Goat, needs this win very badly. So Ponzinnibio versus Perry, I have my eye on this fight. I can't wait for this fight. Move to Lamas versus Emmett. Another banging fight over here. If you're not familiar with Josh Emmett, man's got stone hands. Stone fucking hands. Josh Emmett. Against Ricardo Lamas. Fantastic fight over here. Great fight. Banging fight. Chat, what do you think? Lamas or Emmett? And if you haven't seen Emmett fight, I'm telling you, the guy fucking knocks people down. Like, he hits you, you fall. That's how it works with this guy Emmett. He has that weird looking face too. Something out of like Lord of the Rings or something like that. Look at it. Emmett's statisticals. Win. Last one. It was a decision, but he did have a lot of knockdowns in that fight. And his loss over here, Desmond Green. And then a 2-fight win streak. So, 3 out of the last 4 fights is wins. Big fight for Emmett. Actually, huge fight for Emmett going into this one against Lamas. What do you guys think in that fight? 12-1 versus 18-5-0. A lot of people are high on this Emmett kid. I think he's all right. Let's see. G-Man. That's what's up. Keep working, man. This is Darth Bane. I said Perry, so USA all the way. Says Steven Cedillo. You got paid, motherfucker. This is KMX. Fucking Jews, woman in the ass. We'll save your soul. Shh. This is Darth Bane. Fucking like, bitches. That's right. We got 46 likes. Drop in 4 more likes and let's make Bruce Buffer dance, you cunts. Greatest show on YouTube. Utrid of the Bangaloom says, I always thought Emmett was a 155 or a 170. You know what? I think he was 155. I think you're not wrong with that. You know what? Help me out. I thought he was. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's 145. Yeah, what the fuck? So I guess he's going up. He's moving on up. Yeah, I thought he was 155 too. You're right. Good one. Nice call. I don't know. Well, no, actually, it's not 170, by the way. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking? It's a 145 fight. What is going on? What is going on here? I don't know. Just leave me alone. It is 145. What are we talking about? 170. This is 170. Let me not screw. Let's just forget that fight. RDA versus Lawler. Too much coffee. Too much fucking coffee. Is Emmett an alpha fail guy? I think he is. Brian Roger. I think he is. Emmett for the win, says Steven Cedillo. I'm rooting for Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis. Yeah, I can see that. Andy Serkis is the guy to play Gollum and like all the monkeys in Planet of the Apes, which I did see the last one. I won't spoil it. Meaty Clackers likes to spoil it every time. Jessie always picks the white guy to win, says Darth Bane. She's racist. Eddie Manchetti says, dog, this Emmett dude looks like an alien. He does. But you wouldn't want to get hit by Emmett. Emmett looks like a cross between GSP and E.T. This is Michael Anzalone. He will be slow probably at 145. He'll get Lamas to the ground for sure. Yeah, so that's what it was. He dropped to 145. Thank you. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Perry equals 170. Yes, Perry is 172. Perry's actually not a big guy for 170. That's one thing about Perry. He's not like a huge 170 guy. He's usually the smaller guy in the fights. And I think he's the smaller one in this fight, too. Yeah, he is. Not by much, but he is the smaller guy in this fight, too. All right, Lawler versus RDA is the main event of the evening.
Wonderful, wonderful.
One more like, and we play the 10 more like song. RDA versus Robbie Lawler. Let me know who you guys have. I will give you my guaranteed pick on Saturday. Fantastic fight over here. I am looking forward to this, and I have a guaranteed lock for this fight. I feel there is a fighter in this match that is a guaranteed lock. And it rhymes with, no, I'm not going to say it. I'll tell you on Saturday. But what do you guys think? Lawler versus RDA? Let me know right fucking now. And then I'm going to play the video of Kobe from Kobe's Corner. Now, Kobe from Kobe's Corner, he did a little video. And go subscribe to him. Link in the description. He was on right before me. He did a good video over here. Good video. And he was talking about his thoughts. And I want to see what you guys think about this whole thing with Jason Knight, with the hand biting thing, which happened last weekend on the Jessie Bell Hill. She did her own little fight buddies over there. And she did a wonderful, wonderful job. All right. This is the Wednesday show. Welcome 51. Watching the swollenness over here. And let's see. Robbie Lawler for the win, says Michael Anzalone. Ruthless. Robbie Lawler says Pulse. Robbie Lawler for the win, says Craig Lee. KMX says, I hope he gets humbled. Wait, hold on. KMX, who are we talking about? Dude, Perry is a bad motherfucker from what I've seen. He is, man. Watch his fights before the UFC. Dude's fucking ruthless. Not like ruthless Robbie Lawler, but he's ruthless. Kobe and Lawler. This is Brian Roger. RDA will eat him up, says Double A. Beep, says Jessie. Chris, yes, Mike Perry is fun. Is fun too much, and I know you have a certain alliance with him is fine, but I'm not sure about this one, says G-Man. So he's not sure. Yeah, it's not a lock. In no means is this one a lock. This is a tough one for my man, Mike Perry. Head and arm choke or some submission. Dos Anjos. You're speaking my language here, KMX. Robbie for the win, says Law of Attraction. Like and sub to Kobe. Great mind for the sport. Says Darth Bane, who is the moderator for Kobe's Corner. Kobe's wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, and you are watching TGI Double, folks. TGIW. TGI. Thank God it's Wednesday. TGIW. That's what you're watching. I don't know why I did this. I don't know. I counted on my fingers. Anyway, coffee's sinking in. We've got 10 more likes. 50 likes! Holy shit, we got 50 likes on a Wednesday? Keep it up, folks. Dance!
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
I'm going to give you guys a little taste of Kobe's Corner. He does a good thing over there. He's a good.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, good, 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 good.
Remember, you look in that description, and you see everything over here. You see the links to our friends, T-Man, Jesse Bell Hill, and Kobe from Kobe's Corner. Also, you see everything over here. If you'd like to donate, if you had a good time, you know where it's at. Link in the description. Lincoln in the description. All right, so let's go to Kobe. Here's Kobe from Kobe's Corner. This is his stream that he had before, and he did a video on. He did a video on Jason Knight. Okay, and I'm gonna play a little bit of this for you. Maybe I'll play the whole thing. It's kind of short. Good. Let's see. Go subscribe to my boy Kobe. Oh, here it is. It's right in front of me. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna play a little bit of a video over here. He does a great job over here. 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Let's see how far we can get into this thing. But check this out, and I want you guys to let me know what you guys think about it. Enjoy the AIDS dislikes. That's right. Lord, there's only one person dying of AIDS, so that's good. All right. Let's see. Check it out. This is from Kobe from Kobe's Corner. Go subscribe. Link in the description.
What's up, guys? Kobe here. Today we will examine Fingergate, UFC Fight Night Fresno. My opinion was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And everyone knows that's familiar with my show anyway. I am a huge Jason Knight fan, so I do want to put that on the table first. Now, when he lost to Ricardo Lamas, I saluted the bully. I made no excuses, nor did Jason Knight. And in this fight, Knight looked like there was something wrong physically, 100%. I seen it after about a minute and change. So let me say first that Benitez, in terms of the fight itself, he looked very good. He used his weapons. He looked sharp in the process. But we're going to talk about this point deduction because the ref absolutely dropped the ball. I don't know if instant replay was in effect that night. But if it was, they did a piss poor job of reviewing this. It all happened really quickly. Benitez almost called his own timeout, and that's something I think we're starting to see way too much of. But the referee did interject, and that's where things got weird. And nobody really knew what happened, including the commentary team. They showed one short quick replay, and then I think they concluded the Knight bit Benitez during a wrestling scramble, and 1 point was deducted. But I have framed this thing out using the slow motion tool on Fight Pass, and I have seen something much, much different.
Now here's Kobe's. If you're just jumping in, Kobe from Kobe's Corner, link in the description. He is talking about the Jason Knight fight that happened this weekend. It was the co-main event, Cub Swanson versus Ortega. And there was a controversy with biting of the fingers. All right? Now, I believe myself, he did bite his fingers. It's a weird situation, and here's Kobe's perspective, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on this as well. Remember, smash that like button. Welcome, all good. I see you in there. I'm looking right into your eyes.
I really wish I could use video. I just don't have the rights, so bear with me. But I can tell you now, until I see proof otherwise, today I'm going to break down Benitez purposely shoving his fingers into Knight's mouth and then essentially acting afterwards. So let's get into it, break this thing down. Knight grinding for the single, head on the inside. Benitez can't drop his hips, so he starts to wrap his arm under, I believe anyway, for the guillotine.
Fantastic quads. You're right, Kings, your mother's ring. Fantastic. Good, good, good quads.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, good, 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 good.
But look at this. Sticks his fingers in Jason Knight's mouth. That is all Gabriel Benitez is doing. Make no mistake about it. Knight continues to push and grind. This is where you can watch Benitez actually jam his fingers right into Knight's mouth. Jason Knight's head doesn't move here. So now the left arm is wrapped under and the fingers are supposedly still in the mouth. Knight continues to push against the fence, and I'm not saying he didn't maybe get bit here. Look at the angle of that arm.
Look at his face. He's like, ah! It actually looks like Jason Knight is sucking him off. He's like, all right.
You're telling me his fingers are in Jason Knight's mouth right now? I don't think so. Jason Knight's head is not lined up in the right spot. He starts to actually turn his head to the left, and now you can see his face. Look at the Benitez. Look at the acting skills on this guy. He's acting like he's having his fingers bitten off right.
Well, all right. So in fairness here, and I'm just giving you my perspective on this. Now, here's Kobe's side of the story. I'm just going to give you a little bit of my perspective. When he did come in, yeah, I mean, listen. The fucking guy's, his hand was in his mouth, right? So what I'm thinking is when he pushed forward, Jason Knight definitely, like you could see the wince on his face. He definitely bit down on his hand. I don't think it was on purpose. I think he was pushing forward. The hand slipped in by accident, and it just was like a freak thing. Like he's just pushing forward. Jason Knight is just looking for the takedown, and he bit him. He fucking bit him. I mean, he did. I mean, maybe he bit his dick. I don't know. To real, I think he did. Kobe's just racist. I think he did bite him, and I don't think this guy is acting. I don't think so. I don't know, man. You saw the fingers in his mouth. The guy is shooting for the takedown. I don't think this is an act. But regardless, this is Kobe's take on it, so I just want to play a little bit more.
I'm not saying he didn't maybe get bit here. Look at the angle of that arm. You're telling me his fingers are in Jason Knight's mouth right now? I don't think so. Jason Knight's head is not lined up in the right spot. He starts to actually turn his head to the left, and now you can see his face. Look at the Benitez. Look at the acting skills on this guy.
I think the reason why he turned his head to the left is because Jason Knight was spitting out the cum of Benitez. So basically, when he went in, I think Jason Knight, so basically, here we go. So Jason Knight was sucking his dick right here. And then when he went in, he just was spitting. I think he was spitting out the cum. Like, I think he was spitting it out down the thigh. That's what I think was really happening. Maybe his fingers weren't in his mouth. Maybe it was his 11th finger, and he was spitting out the jizz of Benitez.
You can see his face. Look at the Benitez. Look at the acting skills on this guy. He's acting like he's having his fingers bitten off right now. I don't think so.
Or maybe that's his cum face.
Watch him pop this arm out. Ah! Get the theatrics. Unbelievable. Folks, I'm telling you right now, I think he played this thing off. I think he sucked a point out of the rep. I think it
Did he just say sucked?
Was poorly handled. I'm not here to discredit his fight. He did a great job. At the end of the day, he won. His hand was raised. He was the superior fighter on that night. But that whole exchange was dirty, and it was not on the part of Jason Knight. I can guarantee you that. And if you listen to Benitez's interview with MMA Junkie after the fight, he said, oh, he bit my finger. Then he said he bit his thumb. Then he's like, oh, these things happen in the fight. But he took no responsibility, no ownership. It was his hand that ended up in Jason Knight's mouth. And I think he ultimately let Knight take the fall for it. And I'm not saying his finger didn't get bitten. Maybe it did. But I think the whole thing was played up. And I think it was a sham. I don't think it was as painful as he made it out to be. I don't think Jason Knight did it on purpose. I think he set him up. I think he soaked the ref out of a point, and I think I proved that here today. That is going to do it, folks.
There you go, guys. So there was Kobe's perspective on it, and great job by Kobe as usual. Go subscribe to be in Kobe's Corner. Gave it a nice little like over there, so I'm number 11. And, yeah, he's wonderful, wonderful. So what do you guys think in the chat? Let me know what you think about this whole thing. Jason Knight, he fancies... well, that's not him. Jason Knight fancies the old finger sandwich. He's into that. Like, if you look over here, I mean, he clearly look at it. It's just he just bites the fingers off and there's a goat on top of his head. But what do you guys think? I don't think he did it on purpose. I think it was a freak accident. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Did he bite his cock? Did he bite his fingers? Happened this weekend. Happened so fast. And the look on the guy's face. And the weirdest part about it is they stopped the fight. Well, actually, Benitez stopped the fight. He was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And we've been seeing a lot of this lately. Benitez is like, oh, whoa. Now, the ref is supposed to stop the fight, correct? But Benitez is like, no, we need to stop. My finger was almost bit off. So a lot of weird things have been happening. Can a fighter stop a fight? No matter what happens, is a fighter allowed to do that? Usually if a fighter gives up and is like, hey, stop, the fight's over. But in this case, they pointed, and Benitez got a little bit of an advantage by a finger chew. So let me know in the chat what you think about that whole situation over there. 56 likes. Let's get to 60 and play the 10 more like song. Who cares if he bit him? They are low level whackers dorks. This is ex-Ghost. I'm still not. I mean, Jason Knight's he's still young, so we still don't know. I think there's a lot more to come from Jason Knight. I don't know if he'll ever be a champ, but the guy is still young, so he can only grow from here. Trisket says Knight is a spitter. Confirmed. That's right. He is a spitter. It's not an accident. The Mexican put his fingers in Knight's mouth on purpose, is Kenshiro. So there you go. Kenshiro is like, it's not an accident. I think Jason thought he had steak finger. What? Steak finger basket from Dairy Queen. I never had that before. Bottom line is Jason Knight bite down on the fingers. Fuck racism, says Kevin sucks. Fuck racism. That was a racist bite. Well, maybe he only bites Hispanic fingers. I don't know. Let's see. Congrats on the channel growth, Chris. Thank you, Matt Olgood. I appreciate it. This weekend, we're looking to get to 6 G's, baby. 6 G's. But at 5,900, we let the goddamn dragons loose. So stay tuned for that. Letting fucking dragons loose over here. Knight sucks dicks, is Brian Ruija. Eddie Machete says, LOL, no, we need to stop. When you put up your hands like that, I picture Benito on flailing his hands like someone oversensitive gay man. My fingers. We need to stop the fight. And he starts laughing, Eddie Machete. Yo, Chris, get MARLYNN on the screen for me. Do it, X-Ghost. It's funny, actually, before the show, I was like, you know what? If MARLYNN is watching, I'm thinking of throwing the invite out there. We need to fight it. If MARLYNN Lane is secretly watching, we haven't had her on a Wednesday show in a while, and X-Ghost is here, and we know X-Ghost fancies MARLYNN. So if MARLYNN Lane, if you are watching this, if you're there, if you're inside this chat room, we need you to show yourself. Reveal yourself to the MMA-Holes. And yes, we will have you on tonight. Let me know at the 69s in the chat if you would like the wonderful, wonderful MARLYNN Lane on the MMA-Holes. Let me know. Let me know right now. Oh. There's MARLYNN's ass. That's right. Here's MARLYNN. What's going on here? Look at MARLYNN. Oh. Showing her tits.
Fap.
She's smiling at the MMA. MARLYNN, if you're watching.
Fap.
Come on, the MMA-Holes. Come on the MMA-Holes right now. Oh.
Fap.
All right.
Wonderful.
All right. Everyone relax. Anyway, go follow MARLYNN Lane on Instagram. And you can see those. This show. All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines. Let's have a little bit of fun with the MMA-Holes. Are you guys ready to have some fun tonight? Let's open up those phone lines. 516-522-0267. We're going to take you to 11. And then Jessie Bell Hill is doing the after show. Mrs. Beeps is there. And she will be going swollen sexy into the night, into the evening with the MMA-Holes. 69 says, fighting for your right. Fap. 69 says, Gary says, yes. Everyone came out of hiding. Says, did everyone jump out there? 69, get her on so I can climax to the images of MARLYNN, says Kaepernick sucks. Jesse's hotter, says DeReal. MARLYNN all over that BBC, says Kenshiro. Damn, look at that bitch's teeth. She's like a squirrel. What the fuck? Oh, got some DSLs. MARLYNN, would you like to try my tamale, says Steven Cedillo. I like that she looks Latin, Asian, Filipino, etc. So X-Coast, we know, fancies MARLYNN Lane. All right. Here we go. Wang Chung Chris, Wang Chung tonight, says Craig Lee. And here we go. Live on the MMA-Holes, we have Kenshiro Ryu. What's up, my friend?
Hey, Chris. I woke up with a cold, man.
Oh, no. It's not good. It's not good.
I know.
You're like Luke Thomas.
I have to stay home. No gym time today.
No gym? This is ridiculous, Kenshiro. How are you going to get those arms as big as you've been getting them?
I'm afraid for my life now because what if I run into a terrorist in New York? How am I going to, kill him, you know? If I'm not strong.
Well, this is sad. Now, I have to give props to Kenshiro Ryu. Not only is he a $10 Patreon, and wonderful, Kenshiro Ryu has been doing a great job on his channel, Kenshiro Ryu 2, right? Go follow him on the chat because he does gaming streams as well. And this is the best part about Kenshiro. Let me just say something here about Kenshiro. Not only is he here with the MMA-Holes representing, showing his support for the channel, but when he does these streams, he's repping the MMA-Holes on his streams too. So much respect to you, Kenshiro.
No problem. Just like to play video games all the time. Just have fun, you know.
Sure. And this is another reason to subscribe to Kenshiro, okay? And I find myself, I may not be able to comment. Actually, you know what's funny, Kenshiro? I'm going to tell you something. Can I call you Ken? I mean, Kenshiro is too long for me. Can I call you Ken or no?
Yeah, you can call me Ken.
I'm going to call you Ken. All right, so what I find myself doing is a lot of times I am watching, if I'm working or something like that, I have you on the background. You fucking crack me up because when you start talking about, like, life or politics or women, anything like you start going on and on about, you make some fucking valid points. What I've noticed about you is you say things that men think and they're afraid to say it. Have you noticed that, Kenshiro? Have you gotten that before?
Because we're on YouTube right now, I'll just say that I'm a pro-feminist and I'm always fighting for female rights.
You are very pro-feminist. I did notice that. You are pro-feminist. But it is funny.
I believe in illegal immigration, and I believe in females getting half of all men's money in divorce. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't. Hey.
But,
yeah, sure.
But when I'm like just talking shit and kidding around, I might say something else, but let's not doubt the fact that I'm a feminist male. Okay.
Okay. Well, Kenshiro, this weekend we have Robbie Lawler versus RDA. It's a Fox fight. It's free. No one has to dip into their pockets, and they're going to be watching these 4 fights over here. What are your thoughts on this card, and what are your predictions for Robbie Lawler and RDA?
I think Robbie is like damaged goods, taking too many hits to the head, especially with that Roy McDonald fight. I mean, I don't think he's healthy either, you know, so that's why Woody took him out in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think RDA moving up to 170, and he's 195 pounds usually, so he's a lot more healthier now, and I think he's going to come in this fight healthier. He's in my book, he'll probably, being the healthier one, he'll probably beat Robbie Lawler, you know?
So you're saying RDA for the win? I feel RDA's chances are very good here. There's not a huge, I mean, there is a size advantage here in this one, but I think with RDA's style, I don't think it really means much. And like you said, RDA being a lot healthy, he's strong, he's powerful, and he's fast at this weight class. I think he might have a little bit of an advantage, and he's got a little chip on it in his shoulder. His head doesn't look as big too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's very important to feel healthy. You know, if you're cutting so much weight, like 30 pounds, 40 pounds, and you're like almost dying, and then the next day you gotta fight like a top 2 contender. It's crazy. I can't even imagine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now, what about this? Lamas Emmett fight. Not many people are speaking about, but I think it's gonna be a great fight. But we're gonna talk about that on Saturday. I do want to get your opinion on Perry versus Ponzinnibio. I feel that this fight is going to be a very interesting match between these two because I feel that Perry has his hands full with this one.
I've been watching Mike Perry's training videos. He's actually a very humble guy, and he's a real martial artist, you know. So I'm going to give this fight to him because he only got 1 decision loss, and of his 11 fights, they were all TKO finishing fights. He has a 100% finishing rate, you know, TKO.
Mm-hmm. He does, yeah.
So I think he would beat Ponzinnibio if he goes in the cage, showing no respect for Ponzinnibio. It's when Perry gets like acting like a nice guy or anything, he can't knock him out. So I think Ponzinnibio, he thinks he's a badass too. So if he comes at Mike Perry like with his fist and striking for a knockout, he's gonna lose because his knockout ratio is only 52%, right? So you're gonna lose that guy who basically has 2 times more knockout ratio and power than you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean,
so I got Perry on this.
Perry for the win. There you go. Yeah, and look at that ratio, 100% right over there. He's 11-1-0. Even with the Joban fight, still went the distance. The kid's tough. He could take a punch. He can sure take a punch. It's a great fight, fun fight.
He probably had one off day, you know, with that model.
Yeah, well, I mean, fucking Joban. All he wants to do is hug him and caress him, and I don't know.
Yeah,
he's a pussy. Anyway,
well, his jiu-jitsu's gotten a lot better because that's what Mike Perry's been mainly doing. He just got his purple belt, I guess, recently. Yeah.
Yeah, Perry's been all over the place. He's been doing his YouTube thing, I've noticed. He's been trotting his girl around. What do you think of his girlfriend? His girl's been everywhere. He's hitting mitts with her. He's flinging her around in the training rooms. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but what do you think of his girlfriend, Kenshiro? Have you seen her?
She seems like a nice person, kind of fun. You know, she's not like not up to my taste. You know, and I think she's already like going kind of long the tooth. You know, so I hope
like
Mike Perry can stay loyal once he gets bigger. You know.
Well, you like him young, right, Kenshiro?
I don't like them young. I just like them not to be old. You know.
you know, we get older and they stay the same age, right? Isn't that how it works with men and women?
Yeah, so the problem is, you know, a woman will look like your mother when you're like 40, you know, and meanwhile you look like you're 30, you know.
All right. Mike Perry's girlfriend, I'm going to put her up here for the MMA hole so they can see. Mike Perry's girlfriend, she's a cute girl.
She's a nice person. You know,
yeah. You know what her? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get fucking killed. I don't want to give my real opinion over here. She's got a great body. Good for her.
You don't want Mike Perry like coming at you one day when the show will be showed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say how I really feel, but there are some videos where he's just punching her in the stomach and stuff like that. The cool part about
they're crazy.
You know what I like about these two is they do everything together. These two. Now, what do you think about that, Kenshiro? I think we have the right person on the show for this. They are attached at the hip. Mike Perry and his girlfriend literally do everything together, even down to the training. Do you think when it comes to your significant other, do you feel that when it comes to your girlfriend or wife, should they stay home while you're training or should they join you in every aspect of life?
Well, it depends on the guy, you know, but I would prefer the woman to just stay home, you know. A man should go out and make his money and do his business, you know.
Mm-hmm. They should stay home, right? Barefoot and pregnant, is that how they should stay? Or
well, I mean, it's fun now because he's still hot, right? But what if 10 years from now, he'll still be fighting, right?
Yeah. True.
Or maybe 5-6 years from now, and she gets lazy, she's not fit anymore, and she got a big fat loose ass, and she did the gym bothering you. It's like, you know, and you're like a top like 5 contender at that point. You don't need your girlfriend training with you.
That, you know, it is true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how old she is, but she's you know, I'm curious. Let me see. I'm gonna look at her age.
She's in her 30s. You know, she doesn't. You know, she's not in her 30s, but she looks like she's in her 30s. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's probably maybe floating around the same age as him. And you're right. Yeah, once he gets a little older now, do you think he's gonna trade her in for a younger model? Or do you think he's gonna stick it out? What do you think, Kenshiro? Like, honest opinion. What do you think?
I mean, I seen her recently on the live videos on YouTube. She doesn't look like these pictures anymore, you know?
You think she's hitting the wall?
Of course she's hitting the wall. I mean, look at Conor, right? You know? Yeah. He will never get married. You know, he loves his son, right? Because his son is blood related, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do you think...
But his girlfriend is his girlfriend, you know?
What do you think about Conor McGregor now? Now, Conor McGregor, I mean, he's being accused of this and that. Do you think that Conor McGregor's running around behind her back? D's back?
I mean, I don't care because, you know, he has a lot of money and what he wants to do with money and his time, if there's a beautiful woman are coming after him and he takes them to his hotel room, and that's what a king or emperor should do, right? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Why are you going to be, if he wants to be a regular guy, right? If he wants to be a regular cock boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he don't need to be the world's like most notorious fighter, you know? He could just stay home and be a cock boy, you know?
Yeah, it's true. So, all right. So Conor's being the king right now. He's doing his thing.
He's the king. He can have as many women as his money and his power can handle, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, Kenshiro, and what is on your mind? I mean, I know we got a little sidetracked over here. What was the reason for the call? What's on your mind, Kenshiro?
On the Jason Knight finger biting.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing jiu-jitsu on and off for like probably over 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I have my finger in someone's mouth, right, unless it's a vagina and I feel those loose, moist, flappy skin, I'm going to pull my finger out as fast as I can. You know, there's not one time I will ever put my finger in someone's mouth unless it's on purpose, you know?
Yeah. It's
so easy to move your hands because, you know, especially your fingers from, like, it being in somebody's mouth or eyes, you know, when you do jiu-jitsu. It's not like you think, well, oh, somebody's brushing at me. My only defense is just wrap my hands around his neck and somehow my finger just stuck in the mouth area. No, it's not like that, you know? There's always full control. And trust me, I got a gag reflex. If my finger is someone's mouth, I'll fucking just let go of his fucking neck and let him take me down to the ground, you know?
Mm-hmm. You know what? And
I don't need to hold on to his mouth, you know, his lips.
I was thinking about that too. I mean, listen, if he's going to stick his fingers in the mouth, it's like salty and sweaty and all, like it's got to taste like shit, you know? And it's like, his fucking fingers are in my mouth. I don't know. Like you would think that would have. It didn't even phase Jason Hite. You know, maybe, I mean, he's in the moment. He's just going for it. It seemed like it didn't even phase him. He's still pushing forward. He's like, fuck, his fingers are in his mouth. I'm just going to bite this thing and try to take him down. But, yeah, my reaction would have been like, get the fuck out of here with these fingers in my mouth, you know? And it's
Well, he can't do anything because it's his mouth. If the guy shoving the thing in his mouth and his hands are busy on the guy's legs, he can't really push his fingers out of his mouth. Because the other guy is determined to just shove it in his fucking lips, you know?
Yeah. Well,
unless you bite the motherfucker, you know. And that's why, after Kobe did that, I was like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, a fucking guy put his hand in your mouth. You know, it's like, I mean, you could get in a fight, you could wrestle, whatever. You have full control of your fucking fingers. You know, you don't put it in someone's mouth unless you wanted to. You know?
Do you think that the point should have been deducted?
Oh yeah, I mean the point should be deducted because he still bit the finger, right?
Yeah,
but the reason why he did it is because the guy shoved it in his mouth, you know? I mean, you can't go out specifics. The rules is you can't bite the finger, you know?
That is the
rule.
So
if Jason was put in that situation, guys cheating, Jason needed to come and knock the motherfucker out. But he looked like he had no energy that night, and he wasn't able to get a knockout win. But I would have bit the guy and take the point loss, but went for the kill, you know?
Yeah, Kobe made a great point on his show saying that Jason didn't look like his normal self. He did look like he was sick. He was under the weather. Something didn't look right. But anyway.
Yeah, something didn't look right. He looks horrible.
Yeah, that was a weird fight for Jason Knight. Anyway, so Kenshiro, last thoughts?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just sick. Just trying to heal up.
Yeah.
Be like to go to the gym on Friday, you know.
Will you be streaming tonight?
Yeah, I got this new, really, really sexy, perverted, like, MMO game. Okay. I'm going to create a really sexy female character after Jessie stream, and we'll see what happens. My channel gets shut down for a second time.
I like how you push the boundaries. All right, Kenshiro, thanks for the call.
Bye-bye.
All right, that was Kenshiro Ryu calling in. Kenshiro is one of the swole MMA-Holes, a Patreon. He'll jump back in that chat and go subscribe to him. I'm telling you, the guy's fascinating. He's a fascinating man. And if you want to be a patron as well, the fuck you waiting for? Link in the description. Become one of the patrons. You could literally be a patron for like $1 a month and just support the show and just say, hey, I'm a patron. Imagine $1 a month. You'd be like, I'm a patron of the greatest show on YouTube, the fucking MMA-Holes, for $1 a month. You can't even beat that shit with a stick. So credit, thank you. We got Tanner. We got who do we got as patrons? We got who do we got? We got King's Your Mother's Ring. We got Kenshiro Ryu. Who else is in that bitch? There's more. There's more patrons. I gotta fucking look. But anyway, thank you so much for being. Shout out to all the patrons. You guys are fucking awesome. 58 likes on a swole Wednesday night. The phone lines are back open. 516-522-0267. Now remember, Marlyn Lane, if you are watching and you want to come on, drop in the chat. I'll shoot you a link and we could finish up the show with you. Love to speak to you. We haven't spoken to you in a little while on a Wednesday night. Marlyn used to be a staple on Wednesday nights. We used to get her for a good 10, 15 minutes. But she's working. She's busy. It's the holidays. She went to the Christmas party. And it's wonderful, wonderful. All right, you are watching the Wednesday show over here, Dos Anjos versus Lawler Fight Week. We also spoke about Jason Knight chomping on them fingers. But there are a lot of things to talk about when it comes to the UFC. The end of the year, right? It's winding down. Now, there will be a Fight Buddies this weekend, and we're going to do a Fuqua Fridays. We're going to run over to Jesse Bell Hill's channel for Fuqua Fridays this Friday. Ann H., what's up? Says, you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, thank you, Ann H. And by the way, before I move on, Ann was talking about sending something over to me. It's really nice, man. Like Brady Ferguson sent this thing over here. Fucking Conor painted him, and he put this. This thing is fucking awesome. I wish I could show you how awesome this thing is. It's made out of wood. He fucking carved the shit out of it. It's got like a chain around it. It's really cool. MMA-Holes logo over there. Real cool stuff from you guys. And Ann H is sending something over. But what I'm thinking about doing is opening a P.O. box, like a cheap ass P.O. box. If you guys want to send like fucking printouts of your dicks and shit like that, what I was thinking about doing is having a P.O. box, and then maybe once a month we can do open up what you guys send over to the MMA-Holes. If you guys are interested in sending over stupid shit, I will open a P.O. box. I don't want to give you guys my fucking personal mailing address because I don't want to get murdered. But people keep on saying, Matt Humphrey, what's up? I see you, my motherfucker. I don't want to give out my personal email address, so let me know what the ones. Honestly, should I open a P.O. box and maybe a monthly thing where we rummage through some of the mail? letters or whatever, Christmas, booby, whatever you want to send me. We can do that. Mule wristbands are available in the color purple, not deep purple, but well, G-Man Mule, make them wristbands and send me one. I tell you what, you send me a wristband, I'll send you a wristband, and the wristband donation is down below. So let me know with the ones if I should open up that P.O. box and see what's going on over here. I'm inspired by the Fears Man. Inspired. But people are. Brian Rogers says, how much is a P.O. box? I don't know, to be honest. I think it's like $60 a year or some shit like that, or $80 a year. It's something like that. I think it's a little under $100 a year. I don't want to keep on digging into my pocket unless it creates content for this show. Like, for instance, like I'll pay for the Fight Pass. I'll pay for all the pay-per-views. And the PlayStation, Frank Pavon drops $40. I reinvest into a game and play fucking Friday the 13th on the second channel, the gaming channel. So everything that I do on this show, any money that I invest, and I invest more money than I should. I really do. But anything that I do invest in this show, thanks to these wonderful donations over here, I just want it to be fun content and to just make it interesting bits. Greg, what's up? Greg Cobb says, sup, MMA-Holes? Greg Cobb in the fucking chat. Everybody fap.
Fap.
That's right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You choked him out, Chris. That's right. So Steven Sedillo says, why the fuck not? Chris, you're stealing Fierce's idea. Yeah, I mean, Fierce came up with a great idea. I got to steal it. Thanks, Chris. You're welcome. Thank you, Ann. When your gift comes, I will definitely show it. I'll show it live on the air. And would you like me, here's a question, Ann. Would you like me to open your gift on the air? Like, do you want me to unbox Ann's box? Hell yeah, gaming channel, says Greg Cobb. Yeah, link in the description, guys. The second channel, not the MMA-Holes, is our second channel, and we do gaming shit over there. I'm terrible, but it's fun. It is fun. The Mule, and I add you guys, and it's just more interactions over there. So, 62 likes. Every 10 likes, we play the song. Yes! Wednesday! Bruce Buffer! He dances for likes! Let's go!
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
fuck you dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
All right. Thank you for the wonderful, wonderful likes. You guys are killing it with 62 likes on a Wednesday. That's awesome. I'll send you money in the mail. I'm too old to school. Yeah, he sent me money in the mail. You take Bitcoin? No. I still don't know. I can't wrap my head around the Bitcoin shit. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll also show it. Says Matt Humphreys. What are you showing, Matt Humphreys? Let's see what else we got here. 10 more likes is Jesse. Matt Humphreys says likes. Dislikes has AIDS. There's only one person dying of AIDS. 63 likes. You guys are killing it. Okay, says G-Man. Oh, shit, sweet. Adding it now. Thanks, Chris. You the fucking man. Thank you, Greg. By the way, I got to give a shout out, man, to the people that write some of these comments in the shows afterwards. There have been some like really cool comments. Mexican Deicide. Dragon wrote a cool comment. There's just a bunch. I can't remember the people that do comment, but I do go back. So if you guys are want to say something after these streams are done, definitely in the comment section, write whatever's on your mind. Whether you like, you don't like what's going on, you have ideas for segments, you think something's funny, timestamp it. But I really enjoy the fact that you guys are having fun. I really enjoy that. That's why I do this. You know, that's why I keep on coming back. It's a circus. It's ridiculous, but it's different, you know, and it's a place for us to hang out. So, Greg, I'm not going to give you my pick until Saturday. We're going to be doing Fight Buddies for RDA versus Lawler. So stay tuned for that. But there have been some really cool comments, just throwing it out there saying what we're doing. They like what we're doing. Hey, I can't wait till you get to 1 million subscribers and all this cool stuff. This is what fuels me. These comments, these great things, these nice words that you guys say really keep on making me come back, making me brainstorm on more ways to make it fun. And now we got Jesse on board. Now we got Kobe on board. And we got T-Man as well. So Wednesday nights, we got 4 shows. You got music, you got MMA, you just laugh. You could see some MMA fighters coming on and shit like that. A lot of different angles for the sport of mixed martial arts. So we're starting a community of Fooks. And we're taking over the game on YouTube, and we couldn't do it without you guys, the MMA-Holes. So thank you to all of these wonderful, wonderful peeps. 516-522-0267. Let me know what you guys think on Fight Night, Lawler versus RDA, which we will be doing our Fight Buddies this weekend. Schedule. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got going here. I like to look down the schedule. I still don't understand why Aldo is on this picture. Doesn't make any sense, but all right. There's some things to look at. UFC 220 is the boner card. That's what I'm going to call it. The massive fucking raging hard-on card. It's fucking wonderful, wonderful, and I can't wait for this card. It's going to be great. One over here to look at is fantastic. Brunson versus Jacare Souza. Good shit, man. I like it. It kind of slipped under the radar. Brunson versus Jacare. I'm in. Brian Rogers says MMA-Holes 2018 will explode like Bitcoin. Chris's show is a lot of fun. That's why I keep coming back. Thank you, NH. Appreciate it. MMA-Holes was spread like AIDS, but faster globally, says Kenshiro Ryu. Craig's a fucking predator. Don't do it. Oh, my God. The fuck? All right. NH said, agree. The show is wonderful. Wonderful, says Greg.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. 10,000 subs. You should smoke a blunt live, says Pulse Nightclub. Maybe I'll do that. 10,000 subs. I can't wait for 10K. That's going to be fucking crazy. Then I have like full access to YouTube. I could go to the facilities and just stream live and be like, fuck you, YouTube. Just fuck you. Love all the MMA holes. YouTube, before I talk about the cards coming up, YouTube is doing something interesting with their app. They are upgrading the app. So they're going to have stories on there. YouTube stories. They're also having polls that we can throw up. They're going to have like chat rooms and shit like that and message boards. So basically this community can keep going, whether it's video, stories, all that stuff. We could basically interact constantly on the YouTube thing. So they're taking a piece from like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and then merging it into one app with YouTube. So YouTube could, in fact, be that one-stop shop. I love YouTube. You know, as much as I joke around and I've yelled and screamed about things that YouTube has done, it's the best platform for this show. It's the best platform for the MMA holes. So I like what YouTube is doing, and check it out on their app. They're expanding. They're making it. You notice it's looking a lot different. You're going to see a lot more stuff. The more they add, the more I'll take advantage of, and we'll have some more content coming up on this channel. If you're not subscribed, what the fuck you waiting for? Get your name in that box and make me dance. I dance in this section over here. Subscribe to the Swollenness. Lawler versus Souza, Jacare Souza versus Derek Brunson. UFC Fight Night. And where is this at? North Carolina. Carolina. And you got St. Preux. There you go. Versus Latifi, which is a fun one. St. Prue's been on a tear. And boom, Justine Kish is back. Poopgate, Justine Kish. Would you guys like to see Justine Kish back on the show? I'll reach out to her and get her back on. And Justine was awesome. You know what? I think I should reach out to Justine now that she has a fight coming up over here. Good stuff. North Carolina. I liked her a lot. You know, listen, she got a lot of attention because of the whole poop situation. So Justine Kish is awesome. She's wonderful, wonderful. And maybe I'll drag her ass back on. Let me know with the ones if you'd like to see Justine Kish back on the show. If you ain't subscribed, you are in danger of AIDS deaths, is Matt Humphrey. That's correct.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Chris, I think I added one gamer new to the MMA holes. How about that? That's right, Kenshiro. That's why, yo, man, you going on and throwing the love on your channel, it's fucking awesome, man. We're just spreading the viewers around. And I'm down to fucking, if you guys are looking to start your channels, I'm down to help out, man. It's all about the love and support. Let's see what we got. Gary says they took away the video editor on YouTube, Chris. The Fuchs, the video editor. I'm not sure what that is, the video editor. What, after an upload? Maybe with the DMs on that. I'm curious what you're talking about there. Beeps from Jessie. Shit happens, says NH. Greg Cobb says, bring her back. Bring her back. Bring the Kish back to the show. Greg Cobb and NH. Darth Bane says, Jessie versus Kish in a poop wrestling match. X-Go says, Justine should be sponsored by Charmin. If you like her, don't bring her back, Chris. We are AIDS. Yeah, you know what? I mean, well, for the most part, when Craig jumped in, it got a little cringy for a sec. But, yeah, the chat was cringe too, for sure. But she was cool. So we'll see. Chris, don't spend that one new subscriber. One show, bitch. Bitch nuts. Poirier will fight Kevin Lee in North Carolina in March. So you're saying Poirier versus Lee? That's not a bad fight over there. I'd like to see that. Poirier is not linked up, and it might happen because if you think about it, Eddie Alvarez, he's kind of sidelined after the fight with Justin Gaethje. So Poirier versus Kevin Lee is something that may happen over here. I like Jacare versus Brunson. I think that's a great fight. She got Chili Bowl. Beep, 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 Richie. This is Duncan. All right. Jesse, your OCD would cause you to have a heart attack, says Darth Bane. All right. So what are you talking about with the shit? There's a lot of stuff over here. So this fight over here where we got Fight Night, Brazil. We don't know what's going on over here, but we got Rockhold versus Whittaker, which is a fun one over here. Not a full card yet, but on this card, Mark Hunt is thrown on here. Mark Hunt will be fighting versus Curtis Blades. So that should be an interesting tussle between the two. I want to know in the chat right now, who the fuck you got? Robert Whittaker or Luke Rockhold? Luke Rockhold looks significantly bigger than Robert Whittaker. If you've seen them both stare down each other, there's been a lot of pictures popping up between the two squaring off. And Rockhold looks crazy big next to Robert Whittaker. The Reaper, who I think is a fantastic young champ, and he has a lot of potential to hold that belt for a while, but I think he has a tough task in Luke Rockhold. This is a tough one. I wanted to see this fight before Whittaker got the chance for the belt, and now Whittaker grabs the belt, and here we go. Luke Rockhold, number 3 versus number 1. Who the fuck do you guys have in the chat? You are watching the Wednesday show. This is number 63. How about that? Number 63, and we got 63 likes. Get us to 70, motherfuckers, before the show's done. At 11, we will jump over to Jesse's channel. We're cruising right along. Rockhold or Whittaker, let me know. Luke Rockhold says Kenshiro Ryu. Eddie Machete says Rockhold versus Luke. What are you guys saying? I just can't decide. I still want to say Whittaker. I just hate counting out Rockhold. As much as I'm not a Rockhold fan, Luke Rockhold is a goddamn beast. He really is. Real big for 185. I still got to go Whittaker. And like Ryu says, Rockhold is a 205er. Luke for the win says Kaepernick sucks. Rock hard versus Whittaker. I'm taking Whittaker after that piece up. Last fight from Luke's cocky ass, says Matt Humphreys. Rockhold taller, Whittaker stronger, says Jake Troy. Rockhold versus Whittaker is going to be a fucking banger, says Darth Bane. You got to think that Rockhold's not going to want to keep it on the feet. You got to think that Rockhold's going to want to get in and get him down. I don't think he's going to want to hang with Whittaker on the feet. So Rockhold on the ground, big advantage, but Whittaker on the feet, clearly, I feel is the better striker. I got Whittaker, says H. Luke Rockhold is way more skilled with a weak chin, says Michael James London, which is going to be a problem against the strength of Robert Whittaker. Jesse's beeping. Rockhold is a light heavyweight, says Darth Bane. Whittaker for the win says fighting for your right to party. Rockhold is West Coast. We know you don't like him, Chris, says Brian Roger. There's a couple of guys on the West Coast I'm not fans of. And here's the thing with Rockhold. And if you watch my early streams, like when Rockhold was in Strikeforce, I was a big fan of Rockhold. Big fan of Rockhold. I liked Rockhold. He came into the UFC. I rooted for Rockhold. He got knocked out by Vitor. I was pissed. I wanted Rockhold to win that fight. And then we started to learn more about Luke Rockhold. And this guy, Luke Rockhold, with his model shit going on, he annoys the fuck out of me. It's just, there's not much going on between the ears with this guy. So that's my problem with Luke Rockhold. It's not because he's West Coast. Are you telling me that everyone in the West Coast is a ditz? If that's the case, I don't like anyone from the West Coast. But I don't believe that's the case. I think West Coast people are just as nice as East Coast people. But Rockhold is just a fucking himbo. And that's why I don't root for him anymore. The guy fucking, he's AIDS of the ears. So that's why I don't root for Rockhold anymore. The guy's a fantastic fighter. And one of the best, if not the best, at 185. So I'll give him his credit where credit's due. But what the fuck? What you want me to say? Rockhold a bit slower? I believe so, Dragon. Whittaker trains with Roided up kangaroos. Roided up kangaroos. Yeah, there you go. Is that true, Kenshiro? Does he change your battery? You keep beeping, says X Ghost. Cocksmoker Rockhold. Shardism, says G-Man. Subufooks. Liking Subufooks is Jessie Bell Hill. Listen to her. She's a smart woman. 4-inch reach advantage. This is funny. You definitely want, this is what you want, guys. Let me just talk about this for a second. This show over here, we stay steady at our subscribers. And our Fight Buddies is where we rape and pillage. When Jessie goes live, it does not matter when she goes live. She rapes every fucking night. So you definitely want to check out Jessie's channel because people come in droves. They subscribe to Jessie's channel. Mine's a slow burn over here. We just kind of chill at our 5881. If you're new, you could jump in there. But I don't fucking want you. If you don't want to subscribe, I don't want you here. That's the difference. I'm not going to beg you to fucking subscribe. We've seen the Dragons a million times. If you don't want to subscribe, you're a cunt. All right? That's what I say. The people that are subscribed are fucking legends. The goddamn legends. So that's how that works over here. But definitely subscribe to Jesse, Bell Hill, and Kobe. Link in the description. We also have T-Man, who's wonderful, wonderful as well. Whittaker is young and super healthy at middleweight. Says Darth Bane, he is. The kid's a fucking stud. Stanford 2 says X-Ghost. Aussie dude, who you got? Says Greg Cobb. Beat Jesse. NH says Chris. Whittaker is a way better striker. Will beat Rockhold to the punch, but if Rockhold gets to the ground, Whittaker be in trouble. So NH says that Whittaker's striking, Rockhold on the ground, and I billion% agree. A gazillion percent agree. I think NH, I'm on board. 2-inch dong advantage, says Trisket. He's saying Rockhold has the bigger weenus. Probably. I'm sure he has a heavy hog. I mean, if you're born with a face like this and you're so dreamy, right? I'm sure you have a heavy hog. Heavy hog. Rockhold is a nasty kickboxer. The strike difference isn't by a large margin. Rockhold has some nasty kicks, but when it comes to striking altogether, Whittaker is it's good, man. He's so fast and he's powerful. He's really good, man. Whittaker, every time he fights, he shocks the shit out of me. Michael Anzalone says, anyone new to the chat, don't forget to subscribe to the Jesse Bell Hill Show. Also, Sega Camp. That's right. Sega's in the description, too. Kobe's Corner and T-Man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Plus, share on social media. That's right. Share that shit. Bang. The MMA-Holes. Let's see what we got here. No mas. I'm just fielding some comments over here. The phone lines are open if you want to call in, knock yourself out. We're having a little fun on the MMA-Holes. We're just hanging out, kids. We've got 55 watching. What's up, Fuchs? A lot of shit. It'll be a good fight, but Rockhold is going to be a two-time. So, Kaepernick, you're saying Rockhold is going to snatch that belt back. Rockhold on the feet, try to hyperextend Whittaker's legs. He does have that reach, that lankiness advantage, right? So maybe you can keep Whittaker away. I think Rockhold is going to do what he's got to do, and I think he's going to grind him to the fence. I think Rockhold's going to try to grind him and take him down. It's the only shot he's got. If he stands and bangs with Whittaker, it's going to be a short night for Luke Rockhold. Michael Bisping put him away, for God's sakes. For God's sakes. Romero struggled to take our boy down. Says, and that's true too, Dragon. Good point there with Romero. Yo, Romero had a lot of problems with Whittaker. Rockhold will sleep Kevin. Says Ishmael. Yeah, Gastelum was Kelvin. Gastelum was calling out Rockhold as well. We got the chat room going. Credit to the chat. Look at these motherfuckers. Savages. Keep it going in that chat. We're just going to fucking hang with you guys. Going to hang with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
If you're new to this, unlike any other show on YouTube, well, MMA show, and look at Jesse dropping all the fucking numbers in there. Fucking dropping lines. Jesse's like, call in. Call in. Don't be shy. Unlike Luke Thomas and Ariel and all these other shows, like Ariel gets rid of the chat, Joe Rogan gets rid of the chat. Luke Thomas has the chat. I don't even know why it's there. You don't even fucking read it. But we read that fucking chat. So keep on running. Keep on writing in it. I did text someone triggered from Xanax is Darth Bane. It's so nice when you don't need to jump over to a channel. You can just sit there and watch from the other room. What are we talking about, G-Man? Inconspicuously. All right. Whoa. Is that really her number? Yeah, Jessie just dropped her number in. Call up. Call up to talk to Jessie. I'm so drunk I can make sweet love, says Nightbot. Pulse. Someone call in. Love Whittaker, Rockhold fight because I think they're both on roids. Whoa, big things from Brian Roiger. And or a doping in a prime. No, I don't think either on roids. When it comes to Rockhold and Whittaker, no, I don't see that. Won't be good for Luke. Whittaker dominates when it comes to inside fighting. Rockhold would have to really implement the cage, grappling, dirty boxing, elbows, and knees. Don't see him outboxing Rob, says Eddie Machete. I don't see it either. It's true, though. Stay in close, cut him up, work him. Rockhold gets on top. It's a wrap. Luke Rockhold gets on top of Robert Whittaker. It's a goddamn wrap. It's a wrap. It's a fap. That's right. I'm going to do it again. Beep, says Jessie. Jessie's getting triggered in that chat. She's getting triggered. Greg Cobb, you can call in and request Chris to hangouts with Jessie. And you could talk to her, you know. Why some of the what are you saying? Perverts? So dumb. Never realized that before. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Cockhold's chin is suspect. I'll take Whittaker by KO all day, says Matt Humphreys. So Matt Humphreys is saying Whittaker all day. It worries me the size. Matt, it does. It worries me the difference between size between Rockhold and Whittaker, because we know that once Rockhold is on you, on the floor, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Whittaker has no fucking chance. Now, I forgot, forgive me for forgetting who in the chat said it, but someone said it before, and they said that Whittaker, he stuffed Yoel, and Yoel was trying to go for it, and Yoel's a goddamn beast. But Rockhold's a special person, man. Now, Yoel, hey, listen, Yoel's ground game is fantastic. He's all roided up and like looking like a Ninja Turtle, but Rockhold there's just something about him. He's special. Once he gets you on the floor, you're done. I think Rockhold can take down Whittaker. The problem is, if he doesn't do it off the fence, double singles off the fence, try to trip Whittaker to the floor, he's not going to shoot in the middle of the cage to get Whittaker down. He goes to shoot. Whittaker's going to greet him on the way in with a fucking Reaper sandwich, a fish sandwich. And it's going to be a wrap. So, no good. No good. No, no, no. Thank you. Thank you, Edmund. Thank you, Edmund, for chiming in. We got 14 more minutes left in the MMA-Holes, motherfuckers. Wednesday night, episode number 63. It's always good to hang with you guys on the MMA-Holes. I am taking the comments from the chat. The phone lines are open at 516-522-0267. Guys, if you're new to this, we're on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Every week, we do it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Also, we do fight reactions during the fight. Let's talk about fight reactions. Okay. I've noticed this now. Jessie does a great job with her fight reactions. When we're not around, Jessie she lays down the hammer. So good job by Jessie for those fight reactions over there. But I've noticed this. There are a lot of other shows that are doing it now. We figured out the formula. All right. We figured it all out. We figured it out. When I started this channel, I watched Joe Rogan, right? And I said, Joe Rogan, you're doing it right. That fight companion shit is spot on. Now, back then, this is only a little over a year ago. Back then, it was a whole different thing. He had his podcast going. He's been doing it for a while. And you could tell on YouTube it was really picking up steam. Now you look at Joe Rogan's thing. The dude's got like 30,000 people in the room at a time. We have 51 people here. Joe Rogan has about 30,000 people in his room as he's doing his thing. Joe Rogan, I knew it. I knew he had something there. So what did I try to do, right? I'm like, let me start a channel to do fight reactions. And that's why we started the channel. We started the channel with the Fight Buddies. All right, let's see. Where is it? Oh, you can't see it. Anyway, believe me, the Fight Buddies. It's not set up. And we decided when the fights are on, we're going to react to the fights, but not unlike Joe Rogan, we're going to really talk about the fights, okay? But we're going to give you an AD description over here. And I have my friends together. We would drink. We'd have some fun. We'd watch the fights. And it was just basically a hangout. The difference is we would read the chat. So basically, this show here, we would make a Fight Buddies, which I call it Fight Buddies, okay? We would read the chat and have some fun. No one was doing it. No one was doing it before. There were some channels that tried to do reaction videos, try to do a fight companion, literally take what Joe Rogan was doing and try to do their fight companion. We're like, no, we're not doing a fight companion. We're doing a Fight Buddies, okay? We took his idea and we morphed it into our idea. Congregating with the chat room, having some fun, describing the fights. When you can't get the fight. My cousins have said this before, and I've had viewers say it to me as well. They said, we go to this channel because we can't get the fight, so they want it described. So I give my AIDS description of the fight, and at least we give you something. We can give you something back over here. And it worked. When we did Maymac, we had 370,000 views on Maymac. That was the goal. We wanted to peak towards Maymac, and that's what happened. And that's how we got our 5,000 subscribers. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, everyone started doing it. Everyone started to do it. They started to realize, hey, this shit works. It fucking works. I just have to sit there and turn it on. And now with YouTube, you could literally just go live from your phone, right? And the fuck, link to your phone. What the fuck? What does that even mean? My phone line's crashed? I don't know. Anyway, you can go live on your phone now and go on YouTube and stream straight onto your channel. It's that easy. So people that aren't technically inclined, like myself with this swole production over here, they could just go on their phone. And I've done it too. Some fight reactions, I go on my phone and I do it too. Joe Rogan's stand-up comedy is like Chris's Fortnite skills. Yeah, I think Joe Rogan's brilliant. I think his podcast is fantastic. I think what he's doing is spot on. His stand-up comedy, I think, is trash. That's just my opinion. Some people love it. I think it's trash. But I think he's a brilliant guy too. And he's smart, you know. But now everyone's doing it. I notice a lot of people are doing it. And hey, why not? If you can't beat him, join him, right? You know, everyone's coming up with their own names for it. Even Luke Thomas is doing it. Okay? Now Luke Thomas is doing it. And what are they doing? They're not doing it like Joe Rogan. They're doing it like me. They're doing it like me. But they're not doing the same job that I'm doing over here. And the proof is in the pudding. When you look at my numbers during Fight Buddies, way higher than anyone else's numbers. Now, Luke Thomas is different. He already has the media behind him. He already has the name. He already has the audience. So he can do whatever the fuck he wants, and he's going to crush me. Luke Thomas is making a big mistake. He's not reading his live chat. And that's why I will prevail, and I will be better. But this is the thing now. We must move on. We're going to keep on doing our Fight Buddies, okay? We're going to keep on doing our Fight Buddies here on the MMA-Holes. We're not stopping. If anything, every time we do our Fight Buddies, we're raping them with the subscribers. We're making new friends. Some of the swollest of the MMA-Holes we've found from Fight Buddies. But now we need to move on. We need to find what's next. So what I'm thinking about doing is this. I want to take Fight Buddies and go on the road. That's what I want to do. I want to take the Fight Buddies, and I want to go anytime there's a fight week. I want to take the Fight Buddies and go to that town. I don't have to go to the event. Maybe we'll hit up a bar. Get the MMA-Holes together, have contests, watch the fights together. Fuck going to the fights. We have our own party. So that is the next step. And watch what happens. Once we succeed at this, and we take the Fight Buddies on the road, and we do our road shows, right? We get everyone together. All the characters. Maybe we get Kobe, maybe we get Jessie. Who knows? Get everyone together. Everyone else is going to do it too. They're all going to follow the MMA-Holes. We're fucking trendsetters here. We're goddamn trendsetters. So fuck it. There's my idea. Steal it, motherfuckers. Steal it. We're going to do it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in the chat right now? Let me know. Take the Fight Buddies to the fucking road. Right? Take them to the road. I don't give a fuck where it's at. Wherever that shit is at, we take it to the road. Could you imagine if the budget is there? We can go wherever. We can go wherever. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Luke should read the live chat because he gets so angry. He might actually be funny for once, is Brian Royer. He gets triggered real easy, Luke. He doesn't like trolls. He's admitted it. He just doesn't have that thick skin for it. Fight Buddies road trip, says Gary. I want to do it like a fucking rock band. You know? Go from bar to bar and just fucking kill it. Kill it. Shab is AIDS, says Ishmael Carrillo. Yes, Darth, I wish it was so cool. Shab to Brennan Shab. Mr. I cross my legs. An overly feminine woman, says Eddie Machete. He does do that. At 6'4", says Greg Cobb. On the road tripping, baby. And welcome trolls with hose. Could you imagine the autism? Chris's beard scale, 1 to 10. Rate my beard. Good. It's fucking long, man. Here's the thing with my beard. I'm going to tell you something in a second after I read a couple more comments. We're goddamn trendsetters, Chris Moss. That's right. We are fucking... Everyone rips us off. It's a flattery. Every time I see another show start doing fight reactions, I'm like this. Just brushing my shoulders off. Flatter me. Flatter me. Flatter me. Flatter Mystic Moss. Coke Party. That's right. I mean, Fight Buddies, Darth Bane. Hey, whatever you want to do. I want to be a roadie slut, says Matt Humphreys. Matt Humphreys going to be giving hand jobs outside the back of the MMA-Holes. It looks like the people want to see it. Decent to strong 7% bang bus, says Darth Bane. MMA-Holes road trip. That's right. The weirdo eats horses and you eat tigers. Man, how you eating endangered species, says Eddie Machete. There you go. Now here's the thing with my beard. Before we wind this thing down, we have 7 minutes left, and I don't give a fuck. We're gonna take you. We're gonna drag you over to Jessie Belle Hill's show, and she's gonna fucking kill it over there. So make sure you're subscribed to Jessie Belle Hill. Look at my beard, right? Yes, I have some gray in this fucking beard, but look at this. Hair grows everywhere. There's no gaps in this beard. The beard is pure power over here. It's a powerful. It's like its own person. This beard, and with this beard comes great responsibility. So I could not give you a lame show without having this beard over here. It's impossible for me to have a lame show with this beard. So rate my beard 1 to 10. It's fucking thick. It's healthy. It's my cock. Not really. But what do you guys rate it? 10 being the best beard ever. 1 being the lamest beard. 1 being Luke Thomas. And 10 being the best. Rate my beard. We got 68 likes. Can we get 10 more likes in this jar over here to play him one more time? Let's play that song. Can we get 10 more likes? 2 more likes. 2 more fucking likes. And we play the song. On the road again. Holes on the road. Kiss this toad, says Matt Humphreys. Sydney. Oi, 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 says Dragon. But can we get 2 more likes? BK Rhoda's kissing Jessie. It's a real after show? After show, says Darth Bane. Red Beard Power with some gray. So powerful, that's right. 8.8 says Gary. Rates it at 8.8. Can we get 2 more likes in this bitch? Where are you? 51 watching. Can we get 2 more likes? 5 out of 10 says Jafui. He says it's a 500 beard. I'll take it. 2 more likes. And we make Bruce Buffer dance. Fuck it. 2 more likes and we play the Sega Camp song. Just popped in to give a like. Can't stay long. Thank you, Mystic Mitch. 2 more fucking likes. 2 more fucking likes. All right. That's the end of that song. I can't play this anymore. It's ridiculous. Matt Humphreys is screaming for 2 more likes. 9 for the red beard with gray accents is BK Rhoda. Yeah, I mean, it's sick. We have 1 more like. We play the song. 1 more. I give you a powerful red beard of 10, NH. And NH is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
We did it, guys. We did it. 10 more likes. Thank you, Fuchs.
I got 10 more likes. I got 10 more likes. I got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I got 10 more likes. I got 10 more likes. I got 10 more likes. I hope those dislikes die of AIDS.
Wow, the Sega Camp Gamer. How about that? How about that? Fooled you, motherfuckers. And now we got 74 likes. Thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming back. I can guarantee on a Wednesday night that we're guaranteed to have like 50 viewers swole throughout this show. And without you, there wouldn't be any MMA-Holes. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate you for coming back over here. We have 3 more minutes left. If you want to jump in on the phones, it's 516-522-0267. Let me know right now. 75 likes. I appreciate that. Good show today, guys. Good show. This weekend, that's right, Fight Buddies Unite. Again, we're back for Fox. It's an early one here. I need to know right now. Let me know in the chat. How early should I go on? Honestly, the shit starts at 5 p.m. The prelims and then the early prelims. I kind of want to do the whole fucking card. You know, I mean, it's going to end early so I can actually have Greg Cobb because, oh my God, cringe. Well, hey, that's a Seg Camp Gamer. Go subscribe. Yeah, he did an acapella of the 10 More Like song. You did hear it there. But what time do you guys want me to come on? Now, this is going to be early, all right? 5 p.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Pacific time. The great part about this is all over, well, besides in the UK, but I mean, we could have a fucking swole crew for this Fight Buddies over here. I need to know what time you want me on. Let me know what time you want me on for this card. Do you want me to start the prelims? Do you want me to go through the whole fucking thing? I don't know. We can have a marathon. And then when it's over, it'll be over around 10 o'clock over here. I could have a normal night. So let me know what time. Last call. Here we go. Last call of the evening. You're live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Hello, Chris. It's NH.
NH. NH is calling.
Wonderful.
And what's going on? What's on your mind?
Hey, nothing much. Just enjoying the show. Had a little bit of errands to do at the beginning of it, but caught the last of it, so.
Well, Ann, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you very much. And I have to ask you, you did say you guys sent something swollen sexy. Should I wait and open it on the MMA-Holes? What do you think?
Yeah, you can open it on there.
Okay.
It's from me and Mike, so yeah, you can.
Is it a, let me think. Is it a personalized black penis? Rubber black penis, not a real
it's
black
black,
penis.
but it's not a penis.
All right, it is black. I should guess. Everyone in the chat, guess what Ann's what is Ann sending me? And in the chat, guess right now. But I'm excited about this. And thank you very much. It's really nice of you to send something over. I hope it's a big black dildo. That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that with the wee on there. Yeah.
I still gotta clip that. And what do you think about this weekend? We got a fun weekend with RDA and what's it called? Robbie Lawler. I know you said in the chat that you have a firm choice. I'm like, firm. I'm fucking sucking off. Firm choice.
Yeah,
And what do you think about this
I don't
card?
like RDA.
You don't like RDA. Now, I'm with you on that.
I just don't like him.
As a person?
I just don't like him. We all know why.
Is it because he's Brazilian?
No.
Is it because he looks like Frankenstein?
Didn't it have to do with Cowboy?
You're right. He fucked Cowboy up. He did. Oh, my God. So ever since then?
Yeah. He's okay. I mean, I don't mind him. If he's up against someone else, yeah. But I like Lawler. I think he's a lot better. He's just a, grinder, and I think he's gonna beat the crap out of him. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's gonna be a good one regardless. There's a couple of guesses over here. They're saying fleshlight, a vibrating butt plug. A lot of people are chiming in on what you might be sending. A $400 chatch for you to
Strawberry.
sign. There you go. Okay. So, Ann, we are running short on time. What's on your mind?
I just want to say hi and hi to all MMA-Holes and tell people don't forget to subscribe to the other shows. Jessie's, Kobe's, T-Man. Yep. Your show, of course.
Well, I appreciate you calling in and saying that. Eddie Machete says there's a new rule. If you call in the show, you have to show your tits. And we're going to start that after this call. How does that sound?
Show your tits.
I'll show my tits. Are you asking for them to show or me? I don't know. Anyway. All right, and thank you for calling in. I do appreciate that. I'm sure we're going to see you in Jessie's after show over there. She does a great job. So I'll be looking forward to that as well. And
yes, you do.
We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thanks.
NH, calling in on the MMA-Holes. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you very much. A couple more comments. We're going to shut it down. Ishmael says, too soon. Kinshirayu, my new big dick equals big punching power. Science, says Alyssa. So there you go. What the fuck? Oh, no, it doesn't say. I'm sorry. That was Jake Troy. Jake Troy said that. Alyssa didn't say that. Alyssa said, will you be my friend? So I just mixed them up, but that was Jake Troy. Anyway, Ann's voice is so fucking sexy, says Darth Ben. I agree. It is. I'm going to rub it out after the show. T-Man show. I'll check it out before the JBH after show. Okay, one last thing. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. 77 likes. T-Man, link in the description. Kobe, link in the description. And Jessie Belle Hill, who's coming on right now. She's beeping in the chat. Go subscribe to Jessie Belle Hill. T-Man, we'll be starting off Wednesday nights, going into Kobe, going into the MMA-Holes, going to Jessie. We're going to fucking take over the algorithm. That's right. Chris Fortnite Peace, says KMX. All right. KMX, gaming channels down below too. Not the MMA-Holes if you want to play with me on video games. Because I'm a grown man playing video games. That's right. I'm doing that now. So if you want to do that, link in the description. Not the MMA-Holes. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you Friday night on JBH's channel, Jessie's channel, for Food Court Fridays, and I will be doing a Fight Buddy for Saturday. Lawler versus Dos Anjos. I appreciate all the love and support, and always remember, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole.